Let's get started. Assalamualaikum and very good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming today to hear my presentation. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Muhammad Zuizlan bin Muhammad Zaki, and my matrix number is TTDI20F2000P. This morning, I would like to present about 10 memorable things in any country. Did you know traveling can give more benefit to every single person? Traveling can make you smarter, strengthen your heart, and the most important, enjoyable. So, in this presentation, I will talk about a few categories. One of them is the most beautiful view around the world. Then, the tallest, famous, and weirdest statue in the world. And lastly, the most famous food around the world. Let's go. For our first categories, the most beautiful view around the world, we have the fairy pools, Isle of Skye, Scotland. You might suddenly start believing in the fairies the moment your eyes fall off the fairy pools, an ethereal oasis that bewitch visitors with crystal clear water, picture perfect scenery, and magical atmosphere. The water is freezing, but if you're searching for the wild swimming adventure, it truly doesn't get better than this. But if you are not the adventurous, a merry walk around the area, exploring aqua pools, and each more appealing with other, is it will leave you in the high spirit. The place also have their own infinity pools, bounded by the beautiful stone wall. Next, we have Sala de Uyuni, Bolivia. Sala de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat, at over 10,000 square kilometers in the area. It in the Daniel Campos province in Potosi in southwest Bolivia. The Sala is used to be a filming location for the movies such as Star Wars, The Last Jedi, and Unseen. Their flora and fauna is something that we rarely see in our country. They have animals such as James flamingo, Palpio bolivian, vicuñas, and giant catty. If you're a historical person, I will sure you will love this place. And finally, our last location that I will tell you is the Great Machu Picchu, Peru. The place is the so-called lost civilization of the Incas. The Machu Picchu was built around year 4015 and was occupied for almost 100 years before Spanish conquest. This mysterious city looked most beautiful from the Incas lookout point. Uh, each of these places leave you speechless with their beauty, mystery, and ingenuity. Make you wonder just how many secrets of this beautiful planet still have store for us. Exploring the most beautiful place in the world is the time-consuming affair. After this are many destinations that could make your list, but each is sure to be incredible, fascinating, and extremely reward. So let's go to our second categories. I already combined the categories so we can easily learn it. The tallest statue in the world is the Statue of Unity, India, stand for the Iron Man of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. They is the most loved project of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and wins the title of the tallest statue in the world with height 182 meters. The Statue of Unity was built across the Sardar Sarovar Dam near the city Vadodara. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is the first Home Affairs Minister and Deputy Prime Minister after independence. The monument is cost around $200 million and served as the first position of the tallest statue in the world. Next is the most famous statue in the world. I'm sure everyone know and recognize this statue. This is the Statue of Liberty, New York. Regarded as one of the famous statue in the world, the Statue of Liberty is the gift to the United States from people of France. Since 1886, The Statue of Liberty has been with the United States, and today it stands as an insignia of liberty and democracy. Here is some details about the Statue of Liberty. The statue was established in 1886, and their feather is 225 ton weight, 305 feet, and 6-inch height. Next is the most weirdest statue in the world. This category hosted by the Haddington Shark Britain. If you see from a distance, you will say, "Wow, a head shark stuck at the house." The shark first appeared in 9 August 1886. Has been commissioned by the house owner, Bill Hance, a local radio presenter. The painted fiberglass sculpture was weighed 200 kg and 25 feet, and untitled 1886. It took 3 months to build. The sculpture were erect on 41 anniversary of dropping of an atomic bomb on Nagasaki. It was designed by sculptor John Buckley and constructed by Anton Castell, a local carpenter. Hence say, the shark express someone's feelings, total importance, and ripping a hole of their roof out of the sense uh, with importance and anger and depression. Finally, our last category is the most famous food in the world. No list can be complete without the inclusion of the pizza, Italy. The truth is, various forms of pizza have existed for the thousands of years. The Italian immigrants that came to America at the late 19th century brought their culinary heritage with them as well. And it is not surprising that simple yet brilliant dish like pizza became the instant hit of the United States and worldwide, and people naming it the best dish of the world. Next, we have sushi from Japan. Sushi is the most famous culinary representative, typically made by rice and fillings, which has been all inside the shell of dry seaweed. Sushi can be made with the myriad of the different ingredients and in as many form and presentation. The primary ingredient of sushi is only vinaigrette rice. The sushi is only made method by preserving fish first developed in the Southeast Asia, but it reached Japan in the 8th centuries. Lastly, we have food from Mexico, namely tacos. Tacos is the national dish of Mexico, dating back to the Mexican silver mines of 18th centuries, when the word tacos referred to the gunpowder that was wrapped in the piece of paper and inserted into the rocks. It was used to excavate the precious ore of mine and was called tacos de minero or the miners tacos. Today, the word uh, the word widely known to signify the leading street food and fast food in the Mexico. We are at the peak of the conclusion, so I will give some conclusion about my presentation. Firstly, knowledge. When we traveling, we can gain new experience from the outside world that have their own specialties. Next lesson, we should be thankful. We should be thankful for the favor that God has given by taking good care of them. I will end my presentation with Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.